Home flour milling is an option that everyone ought to investigate. Those of us who want to eat foods as close to their original state and nutritional content as possible may find this information particularly useful. There are many advantages to grinding your own flour at home, and everyone should consider doing so. Vegetables that have been dehydrated. Dehydrated vegetables can be ground into a powdery flour. Grind chips of dehydrated sweet potato and other root vegetables in a mill to make a powder. In particular, sweet potatoes and other root vegetables benefit from this treatment. Herbs and spices that are still in their whole form. You can use a grain mill to minimize the size of your entire spices. Ground black peppercorns that have been freshly ground have a very different flavor than ground pepper that has been preserved for a long time. You can save money and get better results from your spices if you store them in airtight, light-proof glass jars like these until you're ready to use them. Bear in mind that you should always check the product's instructions or get in touch with the manufacturer to be sure that the seasoning you're planning to use is safe. Grinder use is limited to dry, non-oily spices like black pepper. Ingredients: bean flour and other flour. Grains aren't the only things that can be milled. Bean and corn flour are also examples of somewhat hard materials. Bean flour will be dispensed from the spout and into your basin as you gradually add beans to the hopper. The coarseness can be changed depending on the situation. In order to create flour with a wide range of ingredients, you can try using a wide variety of beans and grains. In order to clean the mill, we need to get fresh containers and run some cheap white rice through it. Splitting of grains. Having a stone or steel burr mill allows you to smash grains. The best way to incorporate cracked grains into bread dough is to soak them first. It's possible to make homemade cream of wheat by soaking wheat in water and then boiling it, but this process is more adaptable and could be healthier because you can use any grain you like in its stead. The spout will direct the broken grains from the hopper into the bowl below. If the default coarseness is too restrictive, you can adjust it. The only way to get a mixed grain mix is to crack a bunch of different grains. The benefits of using sprouting flour. Sprouted flour can be made with a grain mill, and doing so is not only possible but highly advised. Though certain mills may refuse to process sprouting grain, this is not the case everywhere. After soaking and sprouting, the food is dried. Most mills should be able to process the grain with no issues if it is entirely dry. This is information that needs to be confirmed with the manufacturer once again.